don't know what that was. Alright, so we're back to it. Last stream we got through Norman's gem. And we had lost Minetric and Machoke, so not major losses, although Minetric would be quite good given that the next gym coming up is Winona. But yeah, let's see if we can make this work. I think I'm actually going to bring along my Sienna to replace Minetric, just to get another Intimidate one in the team. And yeah. So before Winona, we do have a few encounters to get. Definitely need to get some repels. Do I have any repels? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Oh, come on, this is almost 6. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to go through this on speed up. Only problem is that, you know, I'm going to switch out and not put all this XP on Swallow. Oh, that is a problem. In fact, to be honest, Dustox kind of falls off here. So, I need to go get my encounter from the new Morville. Yeah, do I actually have anything that can put anything to sleep? Yeah, I can use Yawn with Slack Off. I do need to level up though. So level cap's 33, so I can probably get this up to like, I'll do 28. let's go scratch for this dude. I won't take that. And while I'm at it, let's get Mighty Ender up as well. Could come in useful. I actually need to teach Surf. I'll whack that on Marsh Thump. How am I doing on Pokeballs? Yeah, I should be alright. So ideally from here, I can get a Magnemite or a Voltorb, and I want a Magnemite. Perfect. That's fine, we're just catching this. And I can definitely see a Magnemite or Magneton being a big like sub-focus fan. Cool, so I might come back later to get a Thunderbolt TM. And to be honest, I think I'm just going to put Magnemite in the party now. It's probably going to fill a gap better than Mighty Ender. Was sturdy, not great in Gen 3. Wing. Yeah, this should be fine. Level 14 Sonic Boom should do like half. Yo, what up, Nate? So it's safe to use fuels like some Rosellian now, because Poison Point shouldn't. Or I can just get full powered. Yeah, this man's streaming now. Figured if I'm going to be playing these games, may as well stream it. How you doing, buddy? Just lands fucking Fury swipes, dude. Glad to hear that, man. When zooming in a car, do you learn to drive or something, or is it like a course thing? Got your license second name. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Haven't really chatted in a while. Yeah, I've just not been around as much. Like, I can only apologise. Trying to get that whole life-life balance thing going on. Alright, cool. So this route here, I'll get the good rod on the other side, and my options really are Carvana or Zigzagoon. So I'm going to go with a Carvana. Yep, honestly, go enjoy it, man. Have a good one. Yeah, gonna go for a Carvana. Just the dark type will help out a lot in Tate and Liza. The water type's less. Thanks, man, I will. Yeah, this is the region of too much water. Especially when it comes to the type of Pokemon you encounter. Yeah, I'm hoping with the sort of like just general speed we're getting through the game, I'm hoping that I should be able to finish it either this stream or the next one, whenever that may be. I don't know what Game Freak were thinking when they thought, let's just have a chance to not encounter anything. Perfect. Now, I reckon the Fury Swipes won't take it out in one. I think I should be safe to do one. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, thank Christ. Oh. I was going to lose it there. Vigoroth is pretty good actually. Alright, sort of music for these guys. I'm going to go with Ailstorm. So now I'm at no risk of accidentally getting a Lanoon. Alright, so this guy's a bird trainer if I remember right. Oh, here we go. Should probably Thunder Wave here. Although at this point it wouldn't save me. It's pretty good for a crit though. Cool. Another encounter after I beat this guy. You can hit one more. Okay, another. I'll take that. Yeah, let's go for Thunder Wave. Good, just keep using Poison Powder. So this will only ever deal 20 HP. That should be enough to catch. sort of music Oddish would listen to. It is the weed Pokemon. What Stone is actually listening to? Just maybe some. I'll just go with the Psytrance artist GMS. There's a couple of berries around here that I can get. I'm actually very happy not to get a Tropius. Okay, citrus berries, that's amazing. So the way I've been doing berries is I use Pika Hex to essentially give myself all the useful berries, but I only use them once I find them in-game. Because, in theory, I could just, you know, drag this out to 1,000 streams and just plant until I have max of all of them. But I'd rather not do that. Cool, Weather Institute. So, I'm actually going to bring Oddish into the fold. In fact, no, I'm going to bring in Lumber. I'll probably bench Kadabra. Let's have a quick look at what I'm up against in here. All around 26, 27. Okay, so if we can get Magnemite and Oddish up to 28. I will definitely take Fake out. Probably put that with Nature Power. I just need a better attacking move. Alright, I think the bottom route is probably better. I'm hoping this should go down to 1 spark. Spark on the Zubat, Fury Swipes on the Pichu. I'll just hit a third. Oh, or crit, that's also fine. sparking the Carvana next time. This is Furious. It's fine though. It's probably just gonna fucking howl or something. Of course. The Carvana will be taken out by Magnemite. Mightyena. I don't. Magnemite's so like useful for the later game, so I definitely don't want to risk it. I'll probably switch over to Vigoroth, to be fair. And put it to sleep and then win. Yeah, definitely don't want them this phase in the Mightyena. Not with lower defense. Is that Vigoroth swing? No. Ooh, do I switch to Lumbreak for a fake out? Nah, I think going straight to Vigoroth is probably the better move. Jeez. Well, now I am switching him out. Just hit through it. Right, let's switch back into Vigoroth. I'll yawn at once. Jeez, okay, I can't take another bite. Okay, we'll switch to Gyarados for the Intimidate. Forwards self-hit here. But I think one surf should now take it out. Just hit through it. Don't hurt yourself, hit through it. fucking dick. That's fine. We'll just go back into Gara and Dragon Rage. It shouldn't swagger because Marshtomp was confused. That was a little sweatier than it probably should have been, but I think I was just overcomplicating it a bit. So that cast form is not an encounter, it's just given to you. I will be putting it in with the dead Pokemon. Yeah, it's not necessary. I will, however, take that Mystic Water off him. Alright, cool. So next up's the rival fight. I got Slugma, Lombre, Grovyle. That is absolutely fine. In fact, I don't even really think I need to move my team around at all. Because Swallow should take out both the Lombre and the Grovyle. Probably should have given Marshtomp the Mystic Water to boost the Surf, but I think they should give it a shot anyway. Yeah. This is almost certainly going to be like maybe Leaf Blade or Mega Drain. Haven't actually looked up their land set. Crit. And be faster. There we go. Getting a bit close to the level cap here with Swallow, but it should be fine. But I'm basically at the gym. Actually, can I get Ultra Balls now? Doesn't leave me with a lot of money, but that should be fine. Actually, do they have repels? Yeah, I can get a repel. Alright, cool. Another encounter coming up. Then get the Evan lens, I think it is, to get into the gym. And then we're well on our way to pouch 6. Absolutely cool here. Yeah, there we go. I'm thinking Paralyzed and Sonic Boom. It's not a good thing. Probably take one more hit. So, sort of music I wouldn't absolutely listen to. Probably something quite edgy. Or something that thinks it's edgy, it's not. I'm gonna go Blade. And that went into my dead box. Okay. This now isn't my encounter. Alright, cool. Gym time. So, what do I have that's good against flying? First of all, let's move you into the active box. Nothing amazing for this, other than really Magnemite. So I guess we are leaving you. Definitely need to get Lombre out of there. Body. Literally the opposite of what I'm up against. Although it does have poison gas, which could come in, so maybe Spinda. I'll bring Spinda just as a... I hope we won't ever need to use it, but we'll see. Let's just bag the items. That was citrus that I found. there are a couple of like mandatory fights in this gym. In fact, this is one coming up now. Do I have any TMs that's worth using here? I'll be losing 5 power for guaranteed accuracy. I think that's a good trade. Ooh, can anything learn Rock Team? I don't really see myself using it elsewhere. Do you know what? I'm gonna teach that to Nuzlocke. I think I'm gonna finally take out Nuzlocke. What's your speed stat like? Pretty bad. Alright. Let's get the quick claw. And we need to level up Spindler as well. I think 29. Like, on paper, Uproar is not a terrible move, but where it locks you in, it's just not worth it. Especially when you get Dizzy Punch. Oh. And this will be a double battle, so let's see how Spindler actually does. I think Shockwave the Dodo, Hypnosis the Swallow. Perfect. Now then, let me focus on the left side while Swallow's asleep. Hopefully that crit wasn't necessary. There's Quick Claw, will this work? This should one-shot squad effective. Basically a perfect fight. Tropius might not go down anymore. Just gonna go turn the light real quick. That did next to nothing. Okay, I am subbing out here. Spark grass, so Swallow should be able to deal with it. I'm half tempted to go and try and pre-poison Swallow. Awesome. I'm gonna get Magneton before the gym leader. Yeah, I'm gonna go hit the Pokemon Center, try and get Swallow poisoned. We can get some Guts Endeavor strats going. Actually, let's teach Endeavor now. Sorry, not Endeavor, Facade. Honestly, let's get rid of Double Team. I can't see myself risking evasiveness strats. To it after another shit. Just need to hope it uses poison powder. Paralysis isn't ideal. It will work though. Screw it, hopefully we won't need to use Swallow. Hopefully what's Spinelli's team looking like? So, Swobbly, Tropius, Pelipper, Skarmory, and Altaria. So, and then for Altaria, we can do some stuff with Gyarados. That could work. So the only real issue here is Tropius. So I'm actually going to go back and get Numel. Can't hear you. Oh, yeah, I played around with my microphone settings a bit. There's nothing. Was I absolutely silent? Silent, dude. Okay, let's I'm just taking the gate off the microphone, hopefully that sorts it out. How are you doing, Curse Man? Although maybe it's not my mic, maybe you just can't hear me in general. Either way. Alright, let's candy up this. In fact, let's do this when I get in front of the gym leader. Actually, no, don't more focus on the over any of that. So level cap is 33. Special defense won't do a lot for me here. That makes me more camera out. With rock slides, that is absolutely excellent. Let's have that over. Alright. What level will swallow? 32. So we're using Oran to get Swallow back up to full. Do we have? I'm actually going to teach Overheat to Carrot. Right, and that should then be both the Tropius and the Skarmory sort of dealt with. And then everything else will get a citrus berry. Magnemite. Alright, here we go. Gym 6. So, Sobbl's not really much of a threat. Straight into the Altaria, which is both good and bad. it will probably be using either Dragon Dance or Earthquake here. So switching into Gyarados lowers its attack in case it's Dragon Dancing, and makes Earthquake just non-effective. So what moves is it likely to be using now? So it's got Earthquake, Dragon Breath, Dragon Dance. I'm feeling the Dragon Dance here, so I'm just going to try and do damage. No, Dragon Breath. That's fine. I am slower, so there's no point going with Bite for the flinch. They're probably going to heal. No? Dragon Breath might kill. Sorry, Dragon Rage might kill. We'll take one more. Cool, biggest threat dealt with. Okay, Tropius, that was to be expected. Let's bring out Camerat. Going for a Solar Beam, that's good. I outspeed. Should hopefully one shot. Yep, there we go. Uses some special attacks, so I can't really go for that again. Absolutely fine, because I can use this to now safely switch into Magneton. Quick Claw kicks in. What moves does the Skarmory have? Oh, it can barely deal damage to me. Hopefully we just get a string of sound attacks back to back. If worse comes to worse, I can switch back into Camerat. That's fine, Shockwave doesn't miss. They'll probably use healing, yep. Damn, that was a high roll the first time, but that one was just a particularly low roll. Nailed it. So new level cap is actually 42. It's pretty high. Alright, cool. So next is the path to... Well, next is a bunch of story stuff actually. So I kind of want to protect Magneton, so I am going to shove it back in the box. Maybe bring Dabra out. Other than that though, I think we're good. I've got a few dark types ready for Tantalizer. I have Oddish and Magneton for one. Plus whatever else I pick up along the way. For the longest time as a kid, I thought grass type was weak to psychic. That's just because almost all the time grass Pokemon seem to also be poison types. I have just realised by doing that I have nothing for water types now. That's fine though. Splinter's actually kind of a beast. Anyway, let's actually heal at the Pokemon Center now. Probably should bring some sort of water counter. So, fuck it, let's don't need a psychic. Not to mention Spindle with Psybeam is not great, but it gives us coverage. Let's see, what ability does we have? Speed and Sunshine. Oh man, that is tragic. Something cool. It doesn't actually. Ah, fuck it, I'll bring it along. We might find a good TM or something along the way. This is probably my least favourite bit of Hoenn. It's just a whole lot of nothing and it all counts as one route. Ooh, that could be interesting actually. But I don't know what I'd get rid of for it. Maybe Psybeam, like... Dizzy Punch seems to be all I need. And I want to keep Faint Attack for the Dark type. Oh, I've got plenty of catcher. now we're on a new route, new encounter. Alright, here we go. Shop it. Okay. Insomnia. What can I get this down with? Maybe I can poison powder? Do need to switch glue now. Because again I've just lost it. Cool. So shove it up the net. Let's just look something up. Have a look that one up. Tons of optionals here. I'm not going to bother fighting any of them. Unless I am forced to. Cool, and we're in Lily Cove. So, if I'm remembering right, I've got to mount higher now. Yep, so need to go over to Mount Pyre now, although I think I'm going to do Safari Zone first. Because it's something in here will give me the Pokeblock thing, right? There we go. Get a quick encounter from Safari Zone, then do Mount Pyre, which I'm hoping to get a Dust Colt from. I don't know what level these guys are going to be, but I'm just going to get everything up to 35. Dragon's like special, and Perilous is better on physical, but I don't actually have any physical attacks. I'll work it out. Okay, Moonlight, we'll take that over Stun Spore. Yeah, I was definitely right to do that. I'll just surf there and wing attack, just like him. It's gonna hurt. No? Okay. That's not great. Bring out my own spindle. I should hopefully take out Sleep. Nope, not even close. I love putting people to sleep. Time for a quick look at the encounters in Safari Zone. Honestly, not a whole lot of good stuff here, so I'll take the first thing I get. But I won't go to another area to try and find it. Sure. So Dodo, so it's eventually going to become a trio. So Green Day, why not? I will almost certainly never use that. But I guess better to have it and not need it. This is technically a different route, so if I get a non-dupe encounter, that counts. Nope. So I ideally want a Duskull, but I think I'm also likely to get a Vulpix from here. What's up, X-Slayer? How you doing? This is the summits. This is where I'm either going to get from here a Duskull or a Chimecho, but it's more likely going to be a Duskull. Yeah, I'll just keep leaving Marshtomp for now. Starting to wish I'd kept Magnemite around. Don't have a whole lot of good answers for this. I guess wait for Swallow to wake up and take out a Wing Attack. Not liking the Screech. Two Nuzlocke and Evolution Stone only Nuzlocke for Pokemon Black, and the first edition for Pokemon that have the ability to evolve from Leaf Green. Like being able to use Geodude and Bulbasaur, but not going to evolve. Nicely done, X-Slayer. How's that going? Black 7 badges, no task, but only 5 badges too. That's honestly respect it. Like I have yet to actually finish one of these Nuzlockes. It's always been just a dumb mistake that's caused it, but in the end, I can only blame myself. But I figured try and finish one, and then start doing the funky extra rules. Do I have a plan for Tate and Liza? I've got a couple of like dark types in the back, but honestly, I'm planning to cross that bridge when I come to it. Like, that is where I've lost the majority of my Emerald runs. Yeah, should be no problem. Hopefully, again, it's always just I've forgotten about one thing and that just fucks it. Like, but I'm hoping with the fact that I've got the pressure of actually streaming this one, it might inspire me to do better. Let's take down that. Let's attack that. Is this a battle coming up? No. Alright, cool. So it's been a while since I've been at this point. So next up, we're looking at the magma hideout. Okay. Let's just grab this encounter while we're here. Eventually I'll get the dust cult. Or I'll get the Chime Echo, which honestly isn't what I wanted, but that's what I'm getting. I'll just try an Ultra, see how it goes. Sharpedo and Aspo are the dark types I got in the back, so just keep them nice and safe until then. I don't know if this will kill. That's not a bad shout, actually. Yeah, Absolute Shadow Ball should actually just wipe through that. Cool. Chimako Court. So the nickname theme I'm doing at the moment is what sort of music the Pokemon would listen to. I don't know if you've got any suggestions for that, X-Slayer. Because honestly, I am drawing a blank on Chimako. Yeah, but I'll be honest, every time I got to Titanizer before, I've been really unlucky with like my only dark type's been like a Mighty Enna that I've lost along the way or something. Maybe something so about naming. It's like what sort of like bands or artists that Pokemon would listen to. So if you have any suggestions for Chimako. This one's probably the toughest one so far. Mariah Carey. I ain't got anything better. That'll do it. Do I want to teach Fly? That's the thing. I guess I can always get rid of it out later. I probably don't need quick attack anymore. for Magma Hideout, I think I might actually bring along Carvana. Maybe even Pelipper? No, if I'm going to do it with anything, I'll swap out with that. And in Magma Hideout, the highest level on my face is 39. Okay, that's not till right at the end. If I get everything up to 36 now, and then for the last one I can raise it a bit more. Mainly so I can also have Marshton, Swamp out. I can actually, this is going to be a pretty long one, so I'm just going to mute while I do that. What do you think of a ham cheese sandwich with a little bit of black pepper on it? Sound good to you? Take out the ham and it sounds alright. I don't eat meat these days, but even when I did, I was never a fan of ham. A little surprised that Sharpedo doesn't have a single water move, but we'll see if it gets one along the way, and if not, there's always Surf. I just don't want a whole team that knows Surf. Oh shit, yeah, this is an encounter. Okay. I don't have anything that can put it to sleep. Ah, shit. Okay, guess no encounter friend here. Those are the sort of dumb mistakes I was talking about earlier. Do I have any repels? Alright, let it begin. So most of this area should be pretty well, boring, I guess. But when we get to the admin and leader fight, it should get a bit more interesting. This is probably my favourite trainer in the game, just because my left ear is burning up and he's next to the lava. I just think that's weirdly, I don't know, it just appeals to my humour. That's a good one to serve. We get around to selling all the nuggets and stuff. Oh, this is the admin. Okay. Should be fine. So we use surf again because that's special. Probably should use takedown there. Save on serves. Some money. Alright, so what's this guy got? Mighty Anna, Crobat, Camerat, 37, 38, 39. So I'm gonna get everything up to 38. I don't think I'm gonna do 39. Talk could be useful. Alright, so what's he leading with? He's leading with Mighty Anna. So I think I will lead with Gyarados the Intimidate proc. To be honest, let's do a Dragon Rage as well. Let's just try and get an idea of what his HP is like. It's not great. I think camera up's Earthquake here should take him out. I'll just switch through Gyarados again. I don't really want to take confusion damage here. But I might Dragon Rage again and hope he uses Swagger. Something I really could have done there. Just hit through it. Good. So he's probably bringing Crobat now. Camerat, okay. I will switch this out to Swampert. And should be able to take him out in a single serve. And a rock team. Don't confuse. Please, don't confuse. I mean, don't hit yourself with confusion. Just ignore it. I will switch back to Gyarados and Intimidate. Ooh, okay, need to swap out Gyarados. Also lowers its speeds. Am I faster now? I might be after this one. Missed. Don't crit, don't crit. It's not safe to stay in. hope for the kill. Yeah. That escape right. Now it's flying all around home. Alright, cool. So I'm going to be right back for just a couple of seconds. Alright, I'm back. Okay, onto the Aqua Hideout. Man, I'm so used to the randomizer where you can sprint in here. In fact, I need to reorder my team a bit. button back out. And to be honest, I'll bring Spinda back out. Spinda's actually been putting in work. And in fact, I'll also bring out Vigoroth over Camerupt. Aqua's more like to have water types. A little bit of quick leveling. I don't want staking. I want to keep Vigoroth to Vigoroth just to not have to deal with Truant turns. To be honest though, I'm happy with that moveset. Alright, cool. After hideout time, let's take him out. Then after this, I need to do a little bit of encounter routing. There's the Master Ball. I'll take this on as double barrel. Spinda's just been doing fucking good. should be another pretty easy fight. Damn, that just one-shots. I know it's just a Zubat, but never thought Spindle was actually any good. Alright, so Mighty Anna here. Honestly, I'm gonna go for Thunder Wave. I wonder if it's dropping my speed because I'm faster or because of Quick Claw. Right, that opens me up to bringing in something else to take us out. I'm thinking Vigoroth. Hey, Curse Raid, thanks guys. Oh man, I am glad that I tweaked my Nightbot spam settings, otherwise all of you would be timed out right now. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for the follow, Kicksami. Kekasmite. I'll just say it wrong, it's fine. How's the run going? Honestly, pretty good. No, thanks for the follow, Astro F. Yeah, no deaths this stream. I missed an encounter because I'm an idiot and accidentally ran rather than going into my bag for a Pokeball. But yeah, we're just doing the Aqua Hideout and then should be good to go to Moss Deep City and take on Tate and Liza. I don't yet know if I'm going to try and finish this tonight, but we'll find out. Honestly, thank you guys so much for showing up. So we've slept Golbat so that we can now swap into Magneton safely so that we can get off a Shockwave without risk of getting confused. What's up, Astro? Alright, cool, that is the Aqua Hideout done. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly look up what encounters I can possibly get here. I can go for the 20% Whalmer. I've got no reason not to. Never actually watched Pokemon gameplay, this will be something new. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not thrilling. By that I mean it's not like action-packed or anything. But yeah, hopefully it's enjoyable. I'll try and explain what I'm doing a little bit better as it goes. If you've got questions along the way, just feel free to shoot them. feeling like Welmer. Tactical. Currently, I'm trying to get something with a 20% chance. So it's unfortunately going to be a tiny bit dull until I can get that. The game's hard, I've always wanted to play them. The games themselves are super easy. Like, you basically have to put on either a self-imposed challenge or play a ROM hack if you want any difficulty out of them. So what I'm doing at the moment is a hardcore Nuzlocke, so I can only catch the first Pokemon and eat root I encounter. If they faint, I can't use them anymore. I can't use items in battle. Try to think. Oh, I can't overlevel the next gym leader. If I do, I've got to get rid of it. So, but like if you just played normally, you can basically just trawl through the whole game with one Pokemon if you really wanted to. Nothing is stopping you. I feel really bad that Curse is raided and you guys are having to watch me just fish. It's fine. Hopefully I can get the encounter I'm after soon and we can actually get to playing the game. Just gonna double check. Yeah, it is saying I can get with good rods. Thanks. Yeah, I've got a whole lot of hours in this. Not as many as some, but a bunch of them, so yeah. You get used to menuing quickly. So to explain a bit more about why we're doing this, so I play using something called Dupe's Claws, which means that if you've already caught a Pokemon in a previous area, if you get that again, you can skip it and keep re-rolling until you get a new one. So currently there is only one possible thing I can get out of this that I haven't already caught, which means that as soon as it pops up, I am guaranteed to get it. Yo, another raid, what the fuck is going on? Cheers, Billy. How are you guys all doing? Now I feel really bad that this is probably the most boring thing for people to be raiding on. Are you winning some? I am. Yeah, I'd say I'm winning. Man, it feels good to be raided by two of my favourite streamers on Twitch.tv. You missed the Pokemon yet? Almost. Almost. Oh, come on. Do you know, I can come back. Who's the other raider? Twitch.tv/TheCursedMan. hopefully just shouldn't need to worry about that. Intimidate. Gyarados should die to this. Welcome back. Who is John Pokemon? Keep watching, maybe you'll find him. Alright, cool. Moss Deep City. Oh, fuck that. Alright, cool. So, Moss Deep Gym is the Psychic type gym. Let's look up what I'm up against here. I think I'm actually going to leave Swampert in here. Mountain isn't going to do a lot. Other than that, I think I have a decent enough team for this. Oh, actually, I want to get that Mystic Water back off Swampert. How will the Pokemon you have? Who's your favourite? Honestly, kind of Spinder at this point. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was, but it's got some pretty powerful shit going on. Heading off, good Pokemon, have a good stream. Cheers, some sort of idiot. What moves does my Absol have? That'll do. So level cap here is 42, so I think I can pretty safely get everything up to 40, and this will be a longer one, so I am going to just mute the game while I do it. So how's everyone doing? Everyone having a good time? And how are the streams, The Cursed Man and Billy Shits? Always happy to hear that you guys are beating up John Murder. Absolutely needs to be stopped. Always glad to hear John Murder getting beaten up. Is my mic settings too low? Or... with the game music, it's a little low. Okay, I can turn that up a bit. Just let me know if it needs to be changed anymore. I appreciate it. Finally good. Awesome. Cheers, man. So yeah, this swim puzzle's relatively easy. Okay, so this is psychic fighting, so probably better off slashing. It's not what I wanted, really. But I'm just going to press on. So I have to go now. It's late in Germany. I have some consistency tomorrow. I hope to stop by more. Honestly, thanks for stopping in. Glad to have you anytime, Astro. Okay, do they have anything that can sleep? No, but it might be. Honestly, I think I'm better off giving these guys persons, so if they get confused, they'll just become fine again, and everyone else can have a citrus. Right, we're going to go in, we're going to focus this RT so it can't get off a sunny day. And then I should be able to surf through the rest. I did not level everything up. Oh, this is the second time this run I've done this. That's fine, we're going to be taking it out this turn. So yeah, I could have leveled everything up to 42, which could end up being a problem. Okay, live. That ain't good. Okay, so Sharpedo moved first last time, I might have to just sack him now. Let's see, what's Solrock got? Solrock literally can't hit anyone on the field right now. So I'm actually just going to focus up on Claydol and hope that it kills. Cool. So let's see. Lunatone can kill. Was I looking at the wrong Pokemon? I was looking at the wrong Pokemon. I was absolutely dead there every time. Ah, shit. So, Ailstorm can only be hit by Solar Beam, I think. Or Flamethrower will probably still kill with this. Let's go for it. Alright, come on. Alright, we're losing Sharpedo here. Absolutely fine though. We don't need him after this battle. So we're going to do that to try and put Lunatone to sleep. We are going to encore it so it will only use Hypnosis, so it won't use any attacking moves for 2 to 5 turns. And we're through. So we did lose Absol's Sharpedo there, but they were very acceptable losses. Hope you're coming to Duel Masters, whatever. Alright, cheers for coming along, Billy. And thanks for the raid, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am a little disappointed about losing them, but it could have been so much worse. Let's keep you around, but let's swap you for carrot. Alright, I think first of all I'm going to go up here. Okay. Actually, wait, fuck, I've got to go do the Space Center. What am I up against there? I should be alright there with this team. I'm going to get everything up to 41, gives me plenty of wiggle room around the level cap. Should be a couple of easy fights here. I don't really have any good fighting types at the moment, but yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. At the level these guys are coming in, a few surfs should sort them out. Now 3 in a row. So the plan here from Team Magma is to steal rocket fuel and throw it in a volcano to try and create land. But this is a video game. What's it? It was Chrome. I actually think I'll bring Teddy. Not Teddy, Spindle. This is actually kind of a risky fight. It all depends if Steven's going to do anything dumb. Yeah, I thought that would take out the camera out. So definitely not using any physical moves here because that's too intimidate now. Not me, not me. Oh fuck. If this goes bad, I could lose Swampert here. I might need to switch him out in a second. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch him out here because he went out of speed now. That's the problem if it happens in Steven's side. Let's just get everyone confused. Good. Something's dying. So it's probably going to see Metang as more of a threat and hopefully just sort of leave me alone. I think I know what teaser dance actually. If Metang snaps out here, that would be pretty big. Yeah, cool. Perfect. So now we've only got one side and we've got two people. So I just need to, essentially it's now 2v1. So that makes it a lot safer. Ooh, that is amazing. I'm going to Sonic Boom in case Metang outspeeds me. So next up is Camera Up, and Shockwave would have done nothing if Metang had killed it before I moved. So it's probably going to use a ground type here, right? Probably an earthquake incoming. Cool, now that's done, it's off to the Aqua hideout. But I'm thinking about ending the stream soon. But I don't know when a good jumping off point would be. We are very close to the end now as well. But one way or the other I'm going to dive. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. Let's just get this. Oh, let's actually save so I don't have to redo the whole fucking stream. Alright. Cool. Well, thanks people for showing up. It's been a really fucking enjoyable stream. Hopefully next time we'll either finish the Nuzlocke or fail and have to start over again. It'll be one way or the other. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for the raids, Cursed Man and Billy Shits. And thank you to all new people for following. Very kind of you all. Alright, I suck at ending these things. See ya.